So video number 2. You need, before you start, all of your pieces. Pieces 1 through to 6. Piece number 1 is your tie-dye here. Piece number 2 is your front panel, however you've done that. Piece number 3 is your silk, which I haven't cut mine out yet, but I'm going to over the course of the next few days. Piece number 4 is our block print, which mine was the cups, as you know. Piece number 5 was the batik, and piece number 6 is a free choice, which mine's going to be something to do with clocks. But again, I've yet to do that. But you need all of your pieces cut out on the solid line, so that makes them different. So the actual solid lines around the pattern. So do be careful that you've gone round the correct lines. Okay, and when you put your piece on, you need to make sure that the grain line is going down the central piece of the fabric that you were given for each piece. The only piece that's slightly different is piece number 2, where you're folding your piece in half before you cut it out, and on the pattern it actually says centre front on fold, so that's where you place that. Okay, we'll talk about the silk piece at a later point, as with all of the others. However, the first task that you've got to be able to do is to apply your interfacing. So you've all gone home with a piece of interfacing. Some of you have even cut your interfacing out and know how to do this. But you've got the bumpy side of the interfacing to the back side of your fabric. So this is the bumpy side of the interfacing. I'm going to show you best I can on my flowery ironing board cover. So this is the bumpy side, and I'm going to place the bumpy side, this bumpy side, I'm going to turn it over and place it on top of the back side of this block print piece. Just going to place it on, push it over. Okay. All right. And then with my iron that's warm, not absolutely boiling, so just have your iron on a number 2 or a mid-heat iron. Start in the middle of your piece. Just place the iron on and then just slowly drag it to each end. You don't have to pull it or anything like that, just slowly drag it. All you're doing is melting the glue. And you repeat this for every piece except your silk piece at this stage. Now remember, at any time, if you're confused, either email and check or just don't do it. Okay, we don't want anything ruined. This is just a case of being able to do things if you want to and can do. And nobody's in trouble if you can't manage it. I'd rather we do it when we get back to school, at whenever that's going to be. All right. So that is one of my pieces with the interfacing connected. Now you might see, I'm going to try my best to show you this. You might see that there's a little bit of interfacing showing around the edge there. That's fine. You can just trim that off before you sew them together. And I will go through all the stages of sewing it together. But you just want it connected. It doesn't matter if it's slightly off. Don't know if you can see my back there, that one side's just slightly different to the other. That's absolutely fine. Okay, it'll end up in the seam allowance. Right, I'm going to attempt to post these both videos, and then I'd like you to let me know if you've got them. And if you do, I'll carry on posting videos once I've finished embellishing my pieces 1 and 2, which I'm still doing. I've had to go at piece 2 again today, and I rather prefer this piece rather than the one I've done. However, I'm going to cut the one I've done up and see how it works out. All right, speak to you all soon. Bye.